Welcome to this introduction to Teleseminars. I'm Joseph S. Ferzi, DC. The good news is, if you can watch this brief video, then you probably have a sufficient connection to have no problem at all with the Teleseminars. In regard to the types of continuing education, most of you are used to live education, and that's of course where the instructor is directly in the room with you and can answer questions at the same time that you're asking them. We call that synchronous education. Then we have distance education. Now there's really two types of distance education. And distance education is sometimes called online education, although some types of distance education have nothing to do with the internet, so we probably won't call it that. As far as distance education goes, synchronous would be where the instructor is available for questions in real time. In other words, you're online, if you will, at the same time the instructor is online. Asynchronous distance education is where you're taking a canned program. Now this could be something that's written and mailed to you, or put on a DVD and mailed to you, or it could be something that you go to a website and click on and watch a video or read some material, and then you take some sort of a test. Again, you can mail that test in, or you can take it online, but this is considered asynchronous. Synchronous distance education has been shown to be as or even more effective than live synchronous education in many studies. So you will begin with a computer that has access to the internet and simply click on the email link sent to you by ChiroClasses. This would be at the time of your registration, or just before the seminar in an official Click Meeting invitation. The invitation would look something like this, and you would simply click over the word Accept. You will then be taken to a screen where you enter your name and the same email that you used to register for the seminar. It's a good idea to get to this point a little bit early before the class, and be sure to click the box that says Test My Connection first. That will take you to the Start screen, and you click over the word Start. Continue to click through the tests of connection and plug-in test, and then eventually you will see the test summary. Finally, when you click Continue, you'll be taken to a waiting room that looks something like this. You can see in the bottom right, you can turn on or off the annoying music that plays in the background. Once the moderator begins the class, you will see a screen that looks like this. The screen is made up of 5 windows that we also call boxes or pods. There's the large main window in the center, just to the left of the speaker's picture, and this is where you'll see the bulk of the program content. Directly under the picture is the attendance list. There's a small button on the bottom right of the attendee window that will allow you to raise your hand virtually. If you have a good internet connection, the lecturer can actually turn on your microphone and you can ask a question for everyone to hear. This little button also has options such as speak louder, speak softer, or I agree, I disagree, or I need assistance. In the middle window, below the main window, is the chat window. At the bottom of the window, you may type in anything that you wish the speaker or technical assistant to know, and then hit send. Your message will be seen by all other participants. This is a great place to type a question regarding the lecture. The lecturer will read your question to the group and attempt to give you a satisfactory response. The window at the left bottom contains all of your class notes as well as the course summary and objectives. By simply clicking on the round blue dot containing the download icon, the notes will automatically download directly to your computer in the location of your choice. The class description and objective form will be useful to you in the event that you are audited by your state board for compliance with your continuing education hour requirement. If at any time you lose your internet connection, just go back to the link in the email message or invitation that you received and log back in as quickly as possible. The computer tracks when you are present and when you are not present, and you are not penalized for a few minutes of dropout time. If, for any reason, you continue to have problems with your internet connection and usually that's the audio portion. Then you may use a telephone to call in and receive the audio portion that way. This always solves any audio problems. The number to use is 1-816-666-7600 and then the telephone access PIN number that you were provided with the invitation. If you call into the class, be sure to use the same telephone number that you have on file with ChiroClasses. The computer only logs you in to the class via your phone number and has no method to recognize you if that number is not one that you have on file with ChiroClasses. Well, that's it. Just hit the link, sit back, and enjoy the program. Thanks for watching.